Hello class. I'm only teaching you guys how to do the retro album cover. This one. So open up Photopea, make your dimensions 2000 by 2000. And let's get started. So go over here to adjustment layers, put in a color fill, make this black, press OK. And I'm gonna go kind of fast. You guys can just stop or rewind wherever you need to. Um, so let's see, what's the first thing I did? Yeah, I'm gonna put so my name in the background first. Put your name. I don't want to see my name. I don't want to see anyone else's name. Put your name in the background. So go to where you see the type tool. Click on that. Change the font to something retro looking. I use what did I use for that one though? I think I use this Geist R&D. Change your color to something bright and whatever color you want. Just make it a bright color. Go for like a warm orange this time. Change your size to something like 300. And set this to be in the middle. So put your paragraph alignment to be in the middle. Click anywhere. And why is it so tiny? Okay. I think, yeah. Mine was tiny, I think, because I set my DPI to 300. If your DPI is at 72, just leave it at 300. Okay. So I have my first name, then just copy and paste that. So Control J. Use your move tool up here and bring that down by holding down shift. Holding down shift will make it go down. I kind of want equal spacing between the top and the bottom with the letters right next to it. So see the spacing in between the A and the R. I want that to be kind of the same spacing between the top and the bottom. So just make a copy of that one, hold down shift, bring it down. So do that one more time. Like that. Okay. Now you just select each one of these texts with shift and click on your folder icon down here. And I'm going to put this in the middle somewhere. Just like that. I'm going to rename this to Oscars. Again, make this your name. I don't want to see my name. That just means you copied me. So we're going to put an outer glow to this. So just double click on your Oscars. Go and click on outer glow. change this color to orange. Press OK. You want to increase your size. And let me I'm just gonna go back to 72 DPI. That was getting too buggy. So double click, go to outer glow and set the size up to around 155. And we're gonna set an inner glow too, so click on inner glow and change the color to white on that one. Increase the size. Press OK. Now we have some neon lights right here. Now we want to bring in our picture. Give me a second. Yeah, it's this one. So bring in your picture. So increase the size. We're gonna select this out, so go to your quick select tool. It's right under the bean. Increase your brush size. Click once on her. It says to rasterize, just press OK. Continue clicking on her or whatever you're doing. Okay. That looks about right. Just gonna use my lasso tool to select a little bit of that that sweater. There we go. Now you want to click on refine edge up here, and you just want to outline this with the gray with the gray brush up here. Okay, just like that. Just like that. And let's see, we'll change the background to black over here to see any imperfections. looks pretty good. I'm just gonna go in a little bit more. Okay. I'm gonna change it to a clear background. Oh man. As you can see, I still have that imperfection right there. There you go. Make sure it's transparent and then press OK. From here, what did we do? Oh yeah, I put a gradient map above her, so go to your half moon, go to gradient map, and you want to clip this onto her, so just right click on gradient map, go to clipping mask, and up here you'll see that there's this gradient rectangle. If you don't see it, just click on properties or double click on the GRA, click on this rectangle, and you want to change this color to the orange in your scene. So just hover over your color picker, press OK. So I clicked on this square and then I clicked on this square to do that. I'm going to choose a color that's lighter, like over here. Or you can just slide this down like that. And press OK. Press OK. So now it looks like she's glowing, or that orange is hitting her. Now we're going to put a curves adjustment layer. Clip this onto her as well. Bring this down, bring this up, and we're going to put an exposure adjustment layer. Clip this onto her, increase the exposure, a gamma correction, just like that. And we want to invert this mask, so click on the mask of the exposure and click on Control I on your keyboard. Do Control I on your keyboard, and we're going to take our brush, change it to 0% hardness, increase the size to around 700, decrease the flow like 25%, change your color to white, and now you can start brushing in some of that glow. Oh, this looks a little too harsh, so I'm just gonna decrease the opacity. Just like that. I don't like, right here you can see that the top of her head is pretty flat, so I'm just gonna go back in and I'm gonna erase that with a soft eraser. I went to the selection, so just gonna erase that. Oh, that erased part of her head, so I'm just gonna go in. There we go. So now that we have that, we're going to do our circle text and all of our text. So to do our circle text, go to your eclipse tool or your ellipse tool. So go to where you see your rectangle, right click, go to your ellipse, hold down Alt and Shift together, move the circle up here, go to your text, your type tool. You want to use like a clean font for this. I'm using Bebas New. I'm going to decrease my size to 200. You want to use whites. As you can see, it snaps onto the back text, so you want to turn that off first. So, I'm gonna size, Bebas New. You have to like change this stuff over again if you clicked on that background text, because it just changes it to that instead. So change it back to that clean font, 200, and there we go. Now we can start typing in Oscar's rock album. I don't know. something, unless it's like a rap album or whatever. Right here, I just selected the whole text. I went up to CHA and increased the tracking. You don't want the letters to be too close together because that looks weird. I'm going back in here and I'm going to change the size to 150. Increase the tracking again. As you can see, if you increase the size like that, it does those weird squares. So make sure you have some space in between these. Okay, now you guys can turn off that circle or delete it. I'm just going to turn it off for now. To get rid of that blue circle, all you need to do is just make a new layer or go to paths and click out of that. So go to paths, click out of it, and there you go. To put the text inside of here, just click somewhere out over here, type in your text, and then just move it in here. Kind of have to eyeball this one because I don't think it snaps into place like it does in Photoshop. And you want to hold down Shift and click on these two, and click on New Folder. So they're both in a new folder. This is circle, text, and you can transform this, put it smaller down here, and you can proceed to put more text in here. So go to your type tool, go up here, as you can see, it goes down like that. I don't want it to go right there. I want it to go right here when I press enter. So I'm gonna change my alignment to the left. Mr. Hawa. That's what my students call me. Well, it's in 6th period. And let's see. I'm gonna mess with this text. Decrease the size. Decrease that. All this to decrease the spacing between the top and the bottom. I just mess with these ones in the PAR, and to increase the tracking or the space between each letter, I just click and drag this. To make the letter short, I just decrease that, and there we go. I also want to add the numbers over here. So, what are the numbers? Add the date that you made this. So, 02, 11, 21. I'm gonna make those smaller though. Okay, and let's turn on our background letters again so we can place everything where it needs to be. Just like that. I want to make these letters smaller though, or these numbers smaller. There we go. And now bring in your texture. Just like that. Just enter. Set this to screen. Decrease your opacity. Give me a second. Decrease the opacity, and from here you can put a mask and just brush some of that out on her face. Maybe you don't want too much around her. And we can put a color adjustment layer. So go to color lookup, click on this, and you can download any filter that you want. I always use filters in my work, so you should too. So before, after. Okay. And now I'm going to teach you guys how to do the next one. Actually, I'll do this in two parts. If you guys have any questions, feel free to email me or comment down below, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Alright guys, have a good day, and see ya in class.